And he's gone. Just been running some speed tests on a couple of USB drives I have. I have a 128 gigabyte USB 3 and an old 32 gigabyte USB 2 drive. This is just an adapter because dongle life. And then this is the SD card from my Raspberry Pi 3B Plus running Home Assistant. Basically, some people in the comments very helpfully have said that, you know, have you got like a backup power supply or something in case there's an issue? And after a bit of research, yes, it turns out that SD cards can corrupt quite easily. I've never had any issues with Raspberry Pis and SD cards, but that's not to say that an issue won't occur in the future. What I'm doing is I've looked at how to do it. You can making a copy of this micro SD card, writing it to my USB stick using Balena Etcher on my Mac, and then I'm going to boot from this USB drive instead of the SD card. I'm unsure yet as to which is faster, but USB devices are usually, as far as I understand it anyway, more reliable than SD cards. SD cards are good for large files and writing less often, where USB devices are good for kind of recording lots of files too, and constant access, which is more in keeping with what a Raspberry Pi will need to do on the file system. So I'm going to see how this works and then either boot from this or go back to this for the time being, but at least I know that I've got a full backup of my Home Assistant disk on another drive. My daughter and I have just spent ages making this. It's started off life as a potential princess kind of pageant mobile, and then turned more into a all-terrain multi-utility camper van vehicle thing. So yeah, let's have a look. Going in at the front, we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi driving. Good bloke. Moving above, we've got R2-D2 and Luke Skywalker having a party on the roof. Various useful equipment on the sides, including bike and oar. Round the back, we've got a little thing being towed for the dogs. And then round the back, we've got a little dog door so they can get in to the main vehicle. Ladder to get onto the roof, obviously. Lights. And obviously the entranceway. Her Majesty has fallen over. Coming around the other side, we have a place where Her Royal Highness can, wave out the window. As Your Majesty, you've properly fallen over. And if you look just in there at the back, you'll find a coffee machine. And on this side in here, you've got her bed. And last but not least, storage for stuff on the roof. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
It's nice. So up here, around here, we have got circle bits, so the bits don't fall out when you put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got some dog biscuits here. And if you turn around, if you go to there, the dog place, there's a singing area for the dogs to sing, and there's a little bed.
Having fun with some of my automations, trying to do things like when the LIFX bulbs are like cycling through colours, when you turn the switch off and switch it back on, it kind of resets the bulbs so that they are a white light, like a warm white light, and it stops the colour cycle, that kind of thing. Haven't quite got it right yet, but I thought it'd be a useful thing to have. Also, trying to boot off the USB drive just didn't work. If you had an SD card inserted, it would boot off the USB drive, but it won't boot off the USB drive without the SD card inserted. I don't know what's up, but I'll keep playing with it. Anyway, I'm sure I'll get to the bottom of it. I flashed a new copy of Home Assistant to the USB drive, and I'll try booting from that on its own, and then I'll try copying my setup from the SD card to that and see what happens. But yeah, I'll play with it over the weekend, and if I don't, I'll play with it next weekend. Just had a shower, got a drink, which is nice, using up the rest of the Prosecco from yesterday. It's very nice, very nice. Yeah, had a good day, haven't done anything in particular today. Just did some Lego this afternoon, fiddled around with Home Assistant, just kind of thought about some home automation things. I did set up the lights in my office, and I'll show you those in a day or two once I've worked out kind of positioning and all that sort of stuff. For now, we're just watching a bit of TV. Watching this guy, Modern Self-Reliance, really good. He built a concrete cube on stilts in the woods, along with a sauna, kind of like a hobbit hutch, a smoker, all kinds of things. But it's good, it's easy watching, good fun. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just about to take my daughter to bed. Gonna sign off here for the night. I will carry on again tomorrow. No particular plans tomorrow. Might try and get out somewhere early because I think it's meant to be dry in the morning. So for now, good night. Currently walking through the middle of Bath. We're going to go to the gardens behind us, but it's shut, unfortunately. So we're just going to go walk through the middle instead, which isn't as nice, but at least we get to walk past the Abbey, which is a lovely place. Freezing cold this morning, but really, really nice. So let's have a wander. Weird walking through town. There's so many empty shops at the moment, places that had opened up, you know, almost like autumn last year, already gone. It's very strange. We've just walked down a street, it's nearly completely full of empty shops. It's so quiet. Place behind us here is, or was, 3 Abbey Green. Lovely little B&B, and my wife and I stayed there when we weren't married, before we were married, and it was basically when we were here, I think it was about 2011, it's when we decided we wanted to move to Bath. But it looks like they're doing work. I'm not quite sure what they're doing with it, but yeah, lovely, lovely place. It's strange though, there's even places with all their Christmas lights up still, but they haven't taken them out the shop windows, haven't even been in to turn them off, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's very odd, very odd, very, very quiet. Absolutely nowhere open, the only thing you can hear are seagulls.
Yeah.
Watching Linus Tech Tips. He recently did a video about installing fibre or replacing copper cables with fibre. Fibre is definitely something I should have run from the house to the office when I built it. I just didn't know much about it at the time. Still don't know much about it. Maybe I will replace it at some point. I have wondered how I would do that if I did do it, but just having a watch about it, trying to understand it a bit better.
Not bad.
Snowing. Not much, but a bit. No, I take it back. It's snowing a lot now. A couple of minutes later, settling on the decking. Snowing a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
I am stuffed full. Absolutely fantastic. Nice to have a roast dinner when it's snowing outside. That never happens. We don't have roast dinner very often at all, outside of like Christmas and stuff. It's really nice. Yes?
Me.
You want to see you on it?
No.
Right. Lunch was brilliant. Really enjoyed that. Totally floored me though, because straight after lunch I just fell asleep on the sofa for like half an hour. Then we went and picked up some more eggs and came back here, and it's been a non-eventful afternoon really, but it's been really nice. So anyway, I'm in two minds on whether I cancel like the weekend vlogs, because I don't think they're as interesting as the week vlogs, or maybe they are. I don't know, maybe they are to you, to some people, because you get to see what I do when I'm not working. I don't know, but it's usually just the same sort of things at the moment. It's going out for walks and chilling out and having a drink and having some nice food, and then that's it. So I don't know, I'll have a think. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here for tonight, so I'll speak to you again tomorrow. So for now, good night.